and welcome to another weekly prep of a working mom. We have a busy day. It's my day off. I am off every other Friday from my full-time job. So I tend to pack those days with, you name it, cleaning, organizing, grocery shopping, everything and everything. And it has been a really crazy, if you haven't been watching my videos, a crazy few weeks with work. So I have made myself a list of everything that I want to do. Now, if I'm gonna get to it, I don't know, but we are gonna power through and see how much we can get done, so then I can have more time on the weekend to spend with my kids and with my husband. So I'm gonna share this list with you, and then I'm gonna get myself some breakfast so I can power through as much as I can.
If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase, like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home, don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me, let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us, it's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us, it's all about.
Okay, so clearly the list is pretty long. I actually should have checked this because I have done all this. I identified all my priorities and done the to-do list, and I did the brain dump this morning. But so this is the list. I kind of have it divided into three. I have lots of cleaning. I have some things under organization and household. I have to like my budget and meal plan. I have to go grocery shopping and some other things, just some errands that I never get time during the day when I'm working, like calling for different appointments, getting some books to the library. I have some stuff for my YouTube channel. I have to edit a video. So lots of things. We'll see how much we can get done because this evening my kids have belt testing their taekwondo and we have a swimming lesson. So lots of things happening. We'll see how much we can get done. And if this is the first time you came on my channel to watch a video, welcome. My name is Marta. I am a full-time working mom of two. And on this channel, you're going to find a lot of content about house and time management for working moms. So if this is something that is of interest to you, make sure that you subscribe down below and hit the notification button. So what I'm doing here, I bought a soap dispenser for my sink. It has been something that I have been eyeing for quite a while. It just drove me nuts when I saw the Dawn bottle just laying there or standing there. It was almost like an eyesore for me. Everything was nice and neat, and then this giant bottle that didn't just look very appealing. So I decided to finally get one. I got it from Amazon. I'm going to link it down below in case you wanna get one as well. So you see there are many options. I just decided to stick with this one. It kind of matched the decor of my kitchen, which is gray and white. And of course I got it a few days ago, but there just isn't enough time in the day during the work week, so I left it for the weekend. And since I was starting in the kitchen, I decided to start using it. And once I was done with all the dishes and the sink and the counters, I wanted to just wipe down my appliances. They honestly do not get wiped down often enough. There's always fingerprints and smudges on them. And now as I'm recording it, I think this would be actually a perfect chore for my kids because I just use a microfiber cloth that is just wet. There is no chemicals in there. And I think it's easy enough to just wipe it off. So I'm glad that I am getting those ideas as I'm editing my videos. And my kids don't have like assigned chores on a weekly or daily basis. They do help out whenever I ask them to. Sometimes they help out because they want to. You're gonna see them a few times in this video because they were actually very eager to help out that day. But I'm curious, do you have chores assigned to your kids that are like on a regular basis? And if you do, let me know what they are. I'm really interested to kind of starting some sort of a routine for them so it is easier for me and for them so they know what is expected. And this is how my kitchen looked like. When I was done with it, everything was pretty clean, which is always nice to look at. Of course, it lasts only as long as or until I start cooking and using it, but at least I can enjoy it for a few moments, right? And then it was time for the kitchen island. I'm showing you a little paint by sticker activity book that I just got for my kids. And you're actually going to see it later in the video when they are using it. It's something that they were really into. So if you're looking for an activity for your kids, this is a perfect one. And this was a week after Easter when I was recording this video. So this is why you see the Easter decor being taken down. And typically for Easter, I don't even have that much stuff like out as for decoration, and this year there was more than usually. So I don't know if just getting more into the holiday, but it was definitely time to take it down.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love. A few years later I have started thinking, if it's just love in every glass I'm drinking, we're like one and without you I'm sinking. I'm always shining next to you. Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing pavement on my own.
And because I wanted to really dust and vacuum and clean the floors, I asked my kids to take down the forts that they have made with the blankets, so that's what they were doing over here. Of course, there was a bit of complaining that they don't know how to fold, but as you saw, they did a wonderful job. So they're more capable than they give themselves credit for. And then I moved on to the living or the dining room area. I had those tulips from Target that I had for Easter, and clearly, they were past their blooming stage. So I did cut them off, but I'm gonna leave the bulbs, and I think I'm gonna plant it in a fall for the next spring. I think that should work out. We have quite a bit in the front yard that we got at Costco last year, and we planted, and they look amazing in the springtime. So I think I'm just gonna try it out and add a few more from that pot.
'Cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you.
I have always been afraid of changes, but you show me life is full of faces. Sometimes clouds got in our favorite places, but we were young and unaware.
Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing pavement on my own. 'Cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you. La
21. I'm exhausted. I shouldn't be that tired, but I am. So I basically cleaned most of the things downstairs. I have to still dust in the office. I should have done it before I did the floors, but the floors are just the most exhausting part of cleaning, and I know if I kept putting it off, I wouldn't have done it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get myself a cold glass of water, and I'm gonna get myself one of those chocolate chip cookies I showed you before. We went to Costco in the morning with my daughter, and she saw them and she remembers how good they were. So she's like, oh, can we get them? Can we get them? So I decided I'm gonna get them since today they have their bell testing, and it's kind of, you know, as a form of celebration, we're gonna eat some of the cookies too. And also I have 2 loads of laundry going downstairs, one in a dryer, one in a washer. I have a basket full of laundry to fold, and I have probably like 2 loads of laundry upstairs that are that's all clean, but it's not put away. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna do after my cookie. And because I always forget to film, this is basically me after doing the floors. That's why the stuff is all moved around. I have to go and get some flowers for the table because it is looking very bare. That's the load of laundry that I need to fold. And those are the taekwondo clothes that for kids later on. As you can see, all the garbages are taken out from the kitchen, so the floor can get dry. Yeah, I already showed you the kitchen, so that's my cookie that I already bit into. And I remember I always forget to show you kind of the progress I have made. So I wanted to record it before kids get back here from the playroom and destroy it all over again.
Cried a million tears and more to find out where I belong. We're not.
Okay, we are on day 2. Clearly, I overestimated my capabilities for a very productive day. So yesterday, once I finished the floors, I think I didn't really do much of the cleaning. I finished the laundry, I did fold whatever needed to be folded, which I think you actually saw. And then we went to a swimming class. Then we went to their taekwondo class where they had belt testing. And once we got back home, it was basically time for their bath. So I had to wash their hair, all that kind of stuff. So basically that was it for yesterday. I did not do a lot of the things on my to-do list. So I was very ambitious with it, which is fine. It's already around 11 a.m. So I wanna do the laundry. You don't see the extent of it, but so typically I am usually behind with laundry, not with doing laundry, but with putting it away. But this week, I don't even have words for it. I mean, I had piles in my daughter's room, like piles of laundry to put away. I did some of her clothes on, I think on Thursday evening, and the rest is still here, and I still have 1 load of laundry in a dryer. So I'm gonna hurry up. I'm gonna put away the clothes that I have here, and I also have to put some of their pajamas, like from winter. I have to put those away and get some of the new ones that I got yesterday that are more for like spring and summer. So let's get to it. We have clothes in piles, and then it doesn't actually look as bad as it is actually. And then I have piles over here. So my daughter had a similar pile as on that chair, and I put that away on Thursday, but I really need to get my act together with this laundry.
Stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. like strangers again. I just know.
And you know, I used to have all the same socks for my son, and it was so much easier because there was no sorting required or finding a pair. But he's very particular about his socks. He does not like for them to have like anything on the inside. It like bothers his feet. So I was not able to find the ones I had before. Everything I kept on finding had like little, I don't know, we call them fuzzies in the sock that he is not enjoying. So I was kind of, forced to buy whatever we could get that was comfortable for him. And now we are stuck with a lot of socks that needs to be matched. So definitely not something that I enjoy doing.
Things will never be the same. Like strangers again. Like strangers again. I thought we'd never fall. Could have tried much harder. All we have are scars. You said we'd get so high.
Okay, much better. So I put all the clothes away that were everywhere on the floor. Same from here. We had some hand-me-downs over there in that bag, so I put those away. And yeah, there's one more load of laundry in the dryer, so I have to wait for that to finish.
I'm gonna do the number 1.
Are you liking those?
Yeah. They're cool.
Yeah, I didn't think you would like it. I knew Emilka would, but I wasn't sure you would. But they're pretty cool. Paint by stickers. Or by sticker. Under the sea. Beautiful buds.
Higher up than heaven, you said we'd reach the stars. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. And look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. We're like strangers again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again.
Okay, so the last area I'm gonna tackle is this playroom. Actually, not that many toys. What I wanna do really is look through that stuff, which is all the jackets for the kids and the shoes. And this is the problem where you live in an area like I do, which is in the Chicago area, and you have weather that ranges from 1 week we are in the 40s, the next week we are in the 80s, and then it goes back to 50s. And you just never know what kind of shoes you're gonna need. So I'm gonna look through that and see what I can put in the area by our front door so it doesn't look so messy over here because it is driving me crazy. I would also like to get rid of this house, but my daughter will not let me yet, so I don't know. There's still, see, this area is also messy. Just kind of to be real with you guys, it's mess everywhere. And then we also have this giant box that we have to return. We bought a grill, finally, after I think it has been 4 years. It is covered over there, but it's a Weber grill. So we got it at Target and it is great. My husband assembled it, but the first one we got on, I think on Tuesday, it came in and it was damaged. So we called Target, they sent a new one. So my husband waited until he actually received the second one and assembled that. That one was a little scratched, not too bad, but then he had to put everything back to the other box. So we have to just call in and schedule a shipment so they can pick it up. But yeah, excited to start grilling next week.
Strangers again.
They also have shoes for kids for outside and a different one for school, because that's what we do. We kind of rotate because some of those are just ridiculously dirty and disgusting, but at the same time they go play outside and they come back dirty every time. So I don't feel like they have to have nice shoes for playing outside.
Strangers again, like strangers again. Oh, I know things will never.
I'm gonna have to come up with a better system because I do have 2 boxes that I put in their shelf over there. But I'm thinking I need to buy something for an actual shoes storage. Why does she have so many shoes? So these are so good.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love. A few years later I have started thinking, if it's just love in every glass I'm drinking, we're like one and without you I'm sinking.
And of course, besides shoes, one of the other things you're gonna see me sorting is hats and gloves and all the kinds of clothes that keep on gathering during this in-between season. And those gloves I'm showing you is just to show you how dirty my kids get when they go outside. Because those are snow gloves, but once the snow starts to melt, it creates mud. And my kids like to play in mud as well. So I think they were telling me that they were making mud balls instead of snowballs. So that's why they got so dirty. So I just put everything on a pile that I then took to the laundry room for them to be washed, and whatever could be given or away to some of my family members, I did give away. Whatever was beyond helping, then I just threw it away. But typically for like winter stuff, I get the same, clothes from my sister-in-law as well. We kind of exchange. And anything like jackets and snow pants, even if they are dirty, we still keep it because those are perfect then for playing outside. Not for going to school, perhaps, but for playing outside, they're going to get dirty anyway. So we tend to keep, even if they are a little damaged or dirty.
I'm always shining next to you. Oh, I got you. There's no reason to chasing pavement on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you.
I have always been afraid of changes, but you show me life is full of faces. Sometimes clouds got in our favorite places, but we were young and unaware.
Oh, I got you. There's no reason to chasing pavement on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you. La 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 la.
Okay, I think we're gonna end over here while I still have some energy and remember to do the ending to this video. I picked up the Playroom, and I think right now it's gonna be time for kids to take their baths, for us to read the books, all the whole evening routine. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some motivation out of it, to tackle your to-do list, to do your weekly prep. As always, remember, we do as much as we can. Sometimes it's more relaxing, sometimes it's more busy because we want to be productive. This week, I didn't prep any food. Last week, I did a lot of prep, so it really varies. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh, I got you. There's no reason